I'm here with Leah Hechtman, and today we're talking all about herbal medicine. How are you, Leah?
Hi, how are you going?
Really well. So tell me a bit about herbal medicine. What is it?
Herbal medicine are the plants all around us, and they're used in medicinal form, and they're probably the oldest form of medicine that we have, and it encompasses anything from culinary, putting something in cooking, to seeing a professionally trained herbalist and receiving the medicines.
What are the different types of conditions that herbal medicine can help with?
Herbal medicine can essentially be effective for almost every condition. So anything from a skin complaint to a cold to a more chronic condition like an autoimmune disease. It has an application for all of them because the herbs are basically there and they help the system of the body actually regain its health. The way I sort of see them is that they retrain the system to find their balance again, and they give them the support to actually recover and restore.
And how effective is it?
Herbal medicine is incredibly effective provided it's prescribed by a qualified herbalist. So absolutely kitchen remedies are wonderful. So let's say you're at home and you've got an upset tummy and you slice up a fresh ginger root and you make a tea out of it, you will get some relief and you will feel definitely better from it. But if you're wanting to cure more complicated conditions, when you see a qualified herbalist, they can put together a herbal formula that can be incredibly effective. And the way they structure that formula will actually enable them to understand both the causes of the disease as well as the symptoms and give you herbs specific for both of those.
And what forms does it come in? I know that I've had like some liquid form before that doesn't taste so great.
Yeah, no, it doesn't taste very good.
But apparently the liquid form is the most effective, is that right?
Yeah, the liquid form is the most traditional in a lot of senses because it's where it gets manufactured using an ethanol extract. And what that does is it takes the active constituents out of the herbal medicine and makes them more active so that you can have the liquid herbal medicine formula and you'll have a really strong therapeutic effect. It also means that the herbalist can then go and use, they've got anywhere around 200 different herbs and they can specifically make up that formula exactly for you. Other methods might be teas, might be creams, might be lotions, might be powders or tablets. Active components of the herb are extracted in different methods and they'll have different applicabilities. So for example, dandelion root is a beautiful herb to get the liver and the digestive system working, and if you take it as a tea, you'll actually have a better effect from it as a tea than if you were to actually have it in an alcohol preparation like a tincture. Saying that though, generally across the board, the tincture preparations or the fluid extracts from your herbalist will be the most superior, I find, clinically. Tablets are beneficial, but it's specific to the type of herb that you're taking and definitely the quality of the product.
How does it work within your body?
When they're ingested into the body, our body then absorbs the active components within the herbal medicine as well as the whole plant itself, and then as we digest it, those active components or those active constituents then have an application and an indication for a certain system. So for example, let's say you take some St. John's wort or Hypericum perforatum, an active constituent within it called hypericin will be absorbed in the digestive system and will then have an impact on your nervous system and your mood.
If I take some herbal medicine, will I feel any side effects?
Ideally no, but everybody's a little bit different. So everyone has different biochemistry, and whilst thousands of people won't have a problem with something, there might be someone, but it may not necessarily be related to the herb itself. Side effects are going to be more likely if you self-prescribe, less likely if you see a qualified practitioner that understands the mechanism of the herb and any medications that you might be taking or anything that could potentially interact with it. So it's always a good idea to see someone qualified.
How long generally would I have to take herbal medicine for to feel a benefit?
There's a simple rule in the industry, which is if someone's been experiencing something for a year, then they'll require a month of treatment, but it's very individual, and I do think that each person responds very, very differently. So someone that's very sensitive often responds very quickly. If you've got a cold or a flu, you should see results very fast, yeah? So within 24 hours, you'll start to feel a little bit better, and usually it can be resolved within a couple of days. But if you've got a chronic condition that's been there for about 10 years, I'd generally be expecting to be undergoing treatment for about 6 months or sometimes longer. And then if you've got a chronic condition that needs the support of the herbal medicine, you might then have a long-term relationship with the herbalist. I guess the beauty of the herbal medicine is that it's fixing the system. It's not just putting a band-aid over the symptom, it's actually fixing what was wrong underneath it and retraining the system of the body so that it behaves appropriately.
So if people want to find out more information about herbal medicine, what would you suggest?
Go online and have a look at the NHAA website. There's lots of really good information there, some simple resources, recipes, things for the general public, but also that full list of education providers. So nhaa.org.au.
Thank you so much for your time today,
Thanks,
Leah.
Mel.
Appreciate
Thanks.
it. Thank you.